Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to 3000th Duel, the very strong little indie Metroidvania out of South Korea that we've been playing over the past few stream sessions. Have to say, I'm really enjoying this one. And, the general consensus among, other streamers I've seen, mainly through VODs at this point, of course, because the game's about a year and a half old, but other people I've seen streaming and experiencing the game is that they really enjoy it too. This is something of a hidden gem, I think. Very simplistically made, but as we've said many times before, all of its systems really work well together. And the game itself, movement, combat, the range of customization options it offers in terms of, weapons, spells, and accessories, all feels perfectly good in one's hands. It's, aside from the healing item that they give you, the replenishing healing item, these violet scriptures, being really weak, most every tool the game's given us to play around with, especially movement options like these now omnidirectional dashes, have felt really effective and a lot of fun. And even though boss fights have gotten me more than a little steamed a couple times throughout this series, I will say, not just in retrospect, but in the moment too, I really appreciate this game's boss design for a project that tried to keep things relatively simple. Every single boss, well, maybe all but a couple, seem to introduce some kind of really minor gimmick or another that causes the fights to feel and appear different from one another. Whether it was the Human King stopping the fight to attack us from the background while we wail on summoned wraiths, or the Monarch of the Forest frequently summoning in little disposable chaff enemies, or the Undead Brothers we fought here in this forest, which each gained the other's moveset once they hit half health. There's been just little tiny mechanical gimmicks or nuances associated with each major fight in the game so far that I genuinely like. And even though we probably die, or a lot of things in this game, not just the player character, die a little too quickly, maybe in just 2 hits from a lot of bosses with what I believe is a fairly decent amount of points invested into our health skill, I do appreciate that it's never felt once like we don't have the tools somewhere stowed away in our packs of weapons and spells to overcome any major combat challenge. The boss of the Stone Grave, I think it was, right? The giant golem that was really reliant on effective vertical placement, like jumping along these little platforms to dodge attacks that fired off horizontally. His fight felt a little janky due to hit and collision detection and things like that. But most of the rest of them have been really good, which for, I want to say the first, or at the very least the first major project I'm aware of from an indie studio trying to make a game like this that emulates the classic Igavania games. More than Metroid. We say Metroidvania as a catch-all, but this game has a lot more, Symphony of the Night, mid-2000s handheld Castlevania flavor to it than anything else. Sorry, I was going to say, for a project of that scope and scale, the bosses, which tend to be where a lot of games like this fall flat when they come from newer studios, have been really well done. And apparently, even though we're right at the end of the game, whether that's including or not including the DLC, I'm not sure. And apparently there's a ton more bosses coming along. We still got plenty of empty, or I should say undiscovered entries in our lore book that correspond to each of the bosses. So apparently there's more work to be done. Oh yeah, and apparently we can attack these things. Had no idea. But as I usually do when we near the end of games that we've been playing on stream, I started watching a couple other content creators play through just up to the parts of the game we've actually seen. I've not spoiled myself on anything, mind. And I found out that, yeah, you can in fact damage the little glowing ghoul heads that summon in other enemies. You can't damage the similar glowing suits of armor in the castles, however. They give a fair amount of karma. We're reaching the point in the game where individual levels cost a ton to purchase. Almost too much. But when we left off last, we collected our last sigil stone. We'll need to activate that gate at the top of the castle, which should send us either through time or to another place, or both, so that we can discover our past as, I presume, the night we've been seeing everywhere. Hello, false save point. Ah, froze it. Excellent. Well, that was easy. Now, what's the best way to progress? Back to the tower, I believe, because our big, like, chrono gate is going to be at the very top of the tower. I wonder if, since we killed him at the end of the last update in that boss fight, a pretty damn difficult one too, I wonder if somebody else is going to be taking the place of our merchant, allowing us to buy those various consumables and middle-of-the-road weapons he was selling, or if we've just lost out on them for the remainder of the playthrough now. High speed, nice. I mean, I would think there'd be some way to sell, at the very least, sell items that we don't need in exchange for a little bit of karma, right? They wouldn't just wipe out the game's, or one of the game's only stores this late in. Ah, hello, Lady Underjoyed. Good evening, ma'am. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you so much for joining us. I know this is very, very, very late for my standard audience, but, well, I had a late night last night, so haven't exactly been kicking too high today, but did want to progress a little bit further into this game so we can actually move on to some other projects and just check out what the end game is going to be like. Hey, Eclipse, welcome to the stream. And once again, fantastic job with your own stream earlier today. You made some excellent progress and brought down probably the third hardest of the bosses that are left for you in that challenge run, so nearly there. Lady Underjoyed says, I'm good, it's cooler now, so I'm happy. Oh, right on. It's been relatively cool down in Tennessee the past few days, which at this time of year is something of a rarity. I'm really, really happy about it, though. Especially since, now that the CDC is slowly relaxing its recommended public health measures for fully vaccinated persons, my high-risk ass might finally be able to get back out into the world for the first time in like 14 months. Oh, that's so exciting. I'm not going anywhere or doing much of anything right now, of course. Given my location within the country, I'm still a little hesitant, not just about, like, my own risk, but going out and potentially serving as a risk for unvaccinated persons, of whom there are entirely too many in Tennessee. Lady Underjoyed says it was almost 90 here today, from mid-50s overnight. Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty standard forecast from my part of the country, unfortunately. Eclipse says, thanks, that was such a long, tough fight where you can't really relax for a moment. Right? Given the stipulations of your playthrough, you can't really make more than one minor mistake in sequence, and you managed to just keep the pressure on for, like, as you said, well over 5 minutes. It was really impressive. What? Are we... How? We killed this guy at the end of the last stream. It wasn't someone impersonating this character. We killed them. No questions asked. Oh. Wait. So those gates were transporting us through time, even though it appeared to just be physically relocating us within the forest. So in the future, we fought him. Alright. Interesting. Lady Android says, I agree with that excitement. Yes, yes. It sounds silly, but one of the things I'm looking forward to most is patronizing this wonderful, apparently relatively authentic, upscale Japanese restaurant that relocated to my city from the state capital after, I believe the original storefront burned down several years ago. They staged this massive reopening, I want to say around a month, maybe a month and change before the outbreak. And I've just been chomping at the bit to actually be able to visit in person. So hopefully I will do so during the summer. Eclipse says 90 would melt me. Oh yeah, it's not pleasant. Could be worse though. You could be in one of the parts of the country where you have a really dry heat. Fortunately, in my neck of the woods, that doesn't happen too often. Tell him a positive story. Yes, thank you. Human greed gave birth to dark karma, and humans gradually turned into monsters. Once my research into purifying karma is finished, we'll be able to set this horrific world straight. Oh, he has character development now. Was any of this present in his earlier dialogue, or is he just character now? I mean, I'm not questioning it, but all right, wait, we can examine the item. Is he offering anything new now that we're this deep into the game? No, I don't think so. He's selling a handful of weapons that would have been fairly useful in the mid-game. Eclipse says, yeah, like I said, it was these last fights that forced me to improve in Dark Souls. Getting much more aggressive with bosses, exploiting even the minor openings, and learning how to direct dodges and not just time them. Right, which is something that I want to say, you know, it frustrated me more than other entries in the series, but I'm going to say that's something that Bloodborne actually teaches you really, really well. Not just because enemies are so ridiculously aggressive, but also because due to the fact that so many of those attacks drag the ground and can hit you mid-dodge if you happen to be physically present in their, like, arc of attack, you have to dodge in specific directions, not just through some attacks, but oftentimes away from them or around the enemies. It's something that Bloodborne does teach very well for that game's foibles. Lady Android says, I'd rather have dry heat. We get, humidity here. I don't know. I am, like, just the strangest southerner when it comes to my preference for climate, because I like it very cold, I like it rainy or snowy, and I like it fairly damp. Which means that I hardly ever get to see my favorite weather. We have this little window, usually in February, where you get right about 2 weeks of winter, and that's it. Then you get maybe a month and a half of standard autumn in, like, the back half of the year, last quarter of the year, and about 10 straight months of summer. That's roughly the Tennessean climate. Clip says 80 is about as high as Scotland gets, and it's brutal because we have no aircon. It also doesn't last, thankfully. Yeah, the climate there would be much more fair, I think. I have a feeling I would vastly prefer your climate. Alright. Anything to do here? Nope. We still have one more mobility upgrade to unlock, presumably the one that's going to allow us to navigate through water. But first we have to ascend the tower and see whatever awaits us beyond there. I do love that out of all the giant, gnarly-looking weapons we've collected, it's the giant icicle that has proven to be the most effective. Cliff says, I just remember a Jeff Dunham line with Walter. I'm not seeing much of his stuff, but that's pretty good. And yes, Florida is, the Floridian climate is, I will be diplomatic and say interesting. Been to Florida all of once, but the weather was really, really rough. Come on now. There we go. We're getting, like, no karma from these critters, but I'm swatting them down anyway. Force of habit. Again, the game soundtrack is pretty solid, very nostalgic for me. Perfectly functional. But this track in particular is going to be stuck in my head for weeks, because it plays through, like, I want to say over half of the game's zones, right? All of the castle and tower biomes. Lady Underdroid says, I'm a winter and fall person. Yes, ma'am, as am I. I love the winter. Cliff says, I like fall and spring. Excellent, excellent. You know, I think, aside from the association of it with, like, vacation and leisure for younger people, I've never heard anybody say, I really like the climate, I really like the weather of summer. Not once. You hear a lot of spring, you hear a lot of fall, little bit of winter. Hardly ever heard anybody go to bat for summer. Lady Underdroid says, I like the soundtrack. Me too! It reminds me of a lot of those mid-range, like, you know, mid-budget RPGs and action-adventure games that would be released on the PS2 in the early 2000s. I'm talking like your Dark Cloud, your, Ark the Lad games, stuff like that. That's exactly what this soundtrack reminds me of, and it's pretty great. You've collected all the symbols of the Wise Ones. The tower will open the path to you. Prepare for a decisive battle. I pray you do not repeat the same mistake, and instead make the right decision, to break the wheel of fate. Oh, so this is Dark Souls. Alright. Well, let's subvert fate. Let's do it! Ah, it's the Tower of Karma. Child. I can feel you're now a step closer to me. Come to me. For context, we have no idea who this is. We also have no idea who we are. It's, just a lot of question marks right now. Alright, let's go ahead and save up. Music here is pretty solid, also quite tense. I'm expecting probably some crazy platforming challenges. Those are so good, you know, and definitely not, like, gut-wrenching every time. Oh no! Well, I was not expecting that, truth be told. Oh, it's fast. Sir? Oh, we do have to fight this thing. Okay. Okay, great. Oh, it's a giant armored bear, is it? Oh, Lord. Oh, we survived. What? Oh, it faked us out. Oh, dear. Okay. That's a little different. Haven't seen anything like that in the game so far. Interesting. It didn't have a health meter, so I suspect this is like some kind of special set piece enemy. Alright, let's try this again. Yes, hello, armor bear. Oh god, why? Okay. Woo! So it technically has 3 attacks. Straight punch with the left, straight punch with the right, and then like a hook. With the... okay. Okay, we get no reward for that. Alright, that just happens. Okay. Fair enough. Fine. Oh, hello again, it's the Reaper. Oh, and Demoted Rider! He has been demoted this time to regular enemy, I suppose. Oh no. This is going to be like the boss gauntlet from hell, isn't it? Oof! Oh man. Yeah, this has to be the end of the base game, I would expect, given just the fact that we're seeing a lot of mini-bosses and old bosses reappearing, and the kind of sudden difficulty spike. And I presume whatever we unlock after this is going to be the DLC content. Like whatever's underneath the castle, for instance. Do we have to fight that thing again? Oh, dear God, no. Oh, that isn't great. Oh, no. You okay there, buddy? Okay. Not the best tracking, but I'm not gonna complain. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see if we can take down Demoted Rider and the Reaper while we're here. I would assume the Rider doesn't have any more health than it did at the start of the game, so we should be able to whittle it down quickly enough. Is it possible to kite just one of them? Maybe. Alright, yeah, hey, buddy. Okay. We're kind of doing this the cheap way, but that is a-okay by me. Alright, we've got him down into what was once Phase 2. Remember, bosses tend to go into their Phase 2 at around... It's not really 50% health in this game, oddly enough. It's closer to... what would you say, around 40, maybe? Okay. Now the Reaper, right? Or no? Reaper doesn't respawn. Huh. Okay. Okay. Not gonna complain there. There's what I presume to be ourselves from the past. Necklace of Blessing. What is this? Cliff says it is just a bit under 50. Yeah, I thought so. It's kind of strange. It doesn't appear to be right at 40 either, now that I think about it. Necklace of Blessing. What do we have? Wearing it increases your resistance against all attributes slightly, and occult attack a decent amount. Oh, that's good, but we rely on our attack to just kind of burn everything down so much. Might not be ideal. Oh! We've got another warp. Do we have another checkpoint? That's what I'm curious about. Alright, Lady Underjoyed, thank you so much for joining us, ma'am. I hope you have a wonderful night and a fantastic day tomorrow. Thank you so much. Let's see. What have we? Ah, some Karma Nuggets. We can use those to pop a level. A level. A singular level. I'm thinking... A single point in any of these isn't gonna help terribly, but probably just a bit more health. Or no, hell with it. More power. Let's go power all the way. How many seals can we break while we're here? Oh, just a couple. Just one. Alright, but we'll be able to get to a couple good ones in just a bit. I'll probably want to increase defense next time we have the chance. Clip says unlimited power, yes! Yes, what's coming for us next? Is it... Yep, it's the Monarch from the Forest, so this is a boss rush! Hey! I have no problems at all with that. As long as... please, God, tell me that the Karma Hunter isn't gonna show up again. Everything else I think we can handle at this point. This guy wasn't too bad the first time around. Now he's gonna start summoning minions, right? Oh, stronger minions this time, though. That's interesting. And down he goes. Nice! Hold on. There's also a passage to the north, isn't there? Oh, no, there is not. I guess that's just the hole he fell down. Alright, let's see. We've explored a little over a quarter of the tower, which, if you'll notice, is not really a tower at all, as much as just some kind of massive open-air temple structure. Oh, no. You. I think not. Oh, the bear's coming back, isn't it? Yep! Got a Karma Fragment, that's cool. And yeah, that's not any kind of mystical creature, is it? That's just a giant armored bear that is pissed off. Okay, bear's down. And since bear's down, who's next? If it's the Human King, I think we'll do just fine. If we get, like, the Cursed Crown or whatever it was. Okay, who's next? Oh, shit. She's dealing fire damage now. Because... well, I think you know why. Oh! Because, of course, burn deals additional damage. This game loves its status effects. Okay, that could have gone better, but that's also the first time we've seen one of these bosses take on a different form in the tower. Okay, so question, do we have to go through the Monarch again? No, he's been replaced by regular enemies. Okay, okay. Except these lovely gentlemen now explode. Good to know. Ooh. The hops. Whew. Let's try that again now. Oh, God. Mummies continue to be just the worst. But we're getting it. He doesn't have a ton of health at any point. So, what do we think? Is he going to be one of the bosses awaiting us at the end of the tower, or are we going to kill him just before we reach the summit? I'd be kind of interested in fighting that thing, actually. Alright, so since she is now using the power of flame, we're gonna bust out our ice sword and our ice spell. Projectile attack? Yep. Okay, that can only hurt us in midair. Phase 2. So now she's gonna start teleporting. And throwing out these dives as well as little projectile spam. Here we go again. I recall her being pretty easy to learn. So we might have this one in the bag, who knows. Yep, there we go. Nice. Eclipse's ice versus fire. I don't know if it was any more effective or dealt any additional damage, but it was a fortuitous elemental matchup. I think the way the game works, or as it was explained to us, ice deals more damage versus flame elemental enemies, and vice versa. Which is kind of interesting. Alright, on to leg number 3 of this trial. As long as they don't throw the Karma Hunter at us, I'm perfectly happy. Ooh. Evil shields. Oh, and a non-elemental version of this thing. Excellent. That's dead, though. Just real quick, let me grab a little bit more map data so we can upgrade the golden hoof. We're nearing the point where it's probably more powerful than at least one of our rings, even if by an infinitesimal amount. Oh wait, it's not non-elemental, my bad. It's poison elemental. And dead. What's next? Ah, checkpoint number 3. That's what I'm talking about. And we can use all the karma from the bosses to get just a little bit more power, of course. Nearing 900. Can, oh can, our hoof put us over the top? Let's see, that's 103, that's just 76. Alright, the hoof is probably superior here then. Yep, just a little bit. That'll put us right over the top to 906. And we can use our Seal Breaker Stone to come over here and grab just a little bit more defense. Why not? Ah, and whatever this is. Karma Mineral and Advanced Sorcery Book. Well, how much is the Karma Mineral worth? We'll go ahead and use all these just to see if we can squeeze another level out of it. Who knows, might be able to. That should be worth, what, 2k? It's a shame we can't use these all at once. No? What's the Karma Mineral? We didn't already use it, did we? Maybe so? Must have, my bad. Well, it certainly didn't give us anywhere near enough, then. Disappointing. Alright. What's through? Oh! Not another boss, just straight on to the next gate. Bear again? Nope. Oh, hi, Tower Master. We can dash multiple times in sequence now. So you, my friend, are screwed. Oof. Okay, maybe not totally. Here comes the dragon. Oh, it's the one that supported the knight. It's the red dragon. Which I guess deals slightly more damage or something. And he's dead. Oh, that felt good. Farewell, Tower Dragon. You fought not at all, really. We've not gotten to tangle with one of you a single time. Whoa! Got thrown back into a vision of the past for all of a second there. Wait a minute. This is another tower, you know what this means. Here he comes. At least I... Really, guys? Oh. There we go. Oh, the bear isn't gonna show up here? That's almost sad. We are all but certain to die, but let's just see who the boss here is. Oh! Ah, yes. Yes, of course. Oof! That got him. Oh, and we broke his helmet off. And died! Oh no. I guess the friggin' bowgun got us? Even though I didn't look like our hitboxes were overlapping, but alright. We made it through the boss, so we should have a much easier time just, like, rushing through this. Let's do it. So I assume we're gonna have one more battle with the bear once we knock its helmet off. Oh, the dragon is still here? That's kinda interesting. Can we damage you now, or... Nope. Alright, let's clear this area out a little bit more intelligently this time. Look out for the bowguns. Much better, look at that. Beautiful. Alright. Now it's back into bear hell. Alright, now it's just us and the big guy. Seems like we can't harm him until he's in place here. Oof. Heal. There we go. What? I mean, alright. Farewell, bear. Who's up next? Oh boy. Alright, well, we also have ice powers now, sir. Ooh! Shit! Forgot how much damage that dealt. Is he just using attacks from phase 1, or is he going to bust out some others? Yep. Oh no! His summon changed up, did it? Oh, damn. Okay, so his fight also gets changed up. It seems like he's not using his original pattern at all. He goes from Phase 1 to a version of Phase 2, where instead of mummies, he summons really durable enemies from the mid to late game instead, which, I mean, kind of makes sense. Anything to occupy us. He's nowhere near as bad as he was the first time, though, so as long as we can get the bear corridor fight down, I think we should be good there. I wonder if they're going to take us through every single boss in the game, because I think there have been quite a few mid-game, or sorry, early-game bosses that have not reappeared, right? Like the golems, the Human King. We're not fighting them exactly in order, either. Don't think I've ever quite gotten down what exactly the hitbox for the rapier is. Let's try this again. Oh, god damn. Oh! Is there any telegraph that you guys could see that'll tell which variant of a punch he's going to do, instead of just what arm he's throwing with? Also, how the hell are we supposed to dodge that, or are we not? Yeah, we'll take just a little bit of extra health. And then one of these fighting spirit crystals ought to do the trick. Increase our attack for a moderate, or by a moderate amount for a little while. At least the telegraph for that, relatively speaking, is nice and clean. Whoa! That isn't, though. Okay. I was about to say, he's not even hanging out in the arena at this point. There we go! Just burnt him down. Cool thing I've noticed about aerial combat is once we've exhausted our standard combo, we could perform a dash and then a subsequent second or third mid-air combo. So we do have some really sick DPS potential in mid-air. Way more so than we have on the ground, I want to say. Yeah, Eclipse, this is getting good, man. This is getting really good. Let's see. One more level. Oh, you know where it's going. I do not have the skills to dodge all of those attacks, but we can burn them down. We can burn them down. Let's see. Any other crazy spells we might want to equip while we're here? Immolated Knight's Wave of Fireballs. I've seen what that can do, like, on other people's streams. That honestly sounds pretty good. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take it, so we have at least some other elemental damage output potential. Alright, we've explored over 2/3 of the map. Oh, a portal. Which will bring us anywhere else throughout the game. That's super handy. We don't have our last navigational upgrade yet, though, which is a damn shame. Unless it's hidden somewhere in the world and we were meant to go back and collect it? Let me see. Hold on. I'm not seeing a lot of chests and the like missing over here. Wait a minute. I am seeing one. Hold on. Hold on. What about that area there near the top of Castle Heart? Or the Castle Heart, I suppose. Let's go check that out really quick before we tackle whatever's at what I assume is the end game. Ah, there we go. There's the 3000th Duel theme song that I've become, if not fond of, incredibly familiar with. There's also something in the northeast of the tower top we didn't collect. Let's make sure to do it. Yeah, maybe what we need to explore the moat is somewhere in the castle. But we could only gain it with our little Omni-Dash skill. Because it feels like the Karma Tower is like the end game. Oh yeah, well this would explain why we couldn't do anything here last time. Ow. Okay. What's through the little puzzle? Or past the little puzzle, I should say. Oh, more skeleton guards. Ouch. Ah, they're nowhere near as resilient as they were when we first encountered them, though, are they? That's the power of nothing but points and attack. Oh, please don't make us bleed! Ah! Oh! Well, not quite what we were looking for, but it'll do. Another scripture. Handy. Also have to figure out how to get that other treasure box. Yeah, in fact, give me a minute, we're gonna do this for the time being, just see what goodies, miscellaneous goodies we can collect. To make sure we're properly equipped for the end game or the post-game DLC, whatever's on the way. Now here, next we should move to the northeast. Oh, if we didn't die. No, of course we didn't die, that'd be great. So I assume our final bosses are up there. We'll hold off on that. We'll have to run through more or less the entire castle top stage to reach that alcove, but thankfully, we are, really, really quick now with our Omni-Dash. We'll go ahead and stop and save here. It's the smart thing to do, what I should have done the first time around. Oh, God. Hey, well... nice try, Enraged Slime. You can't steal karma when there's no karma to steal. Oh, but they're firing quickly, aren't they? There we go. Come to us, Karma Heart. It's simple, but I do really like the designs of the skeletal wraiths haunting the human castle. Okay, so from here, just ride the lift and then, okay, across. Up we go. I know we can technically ride inside the lifts, but why on earth would you when this was an option, hey? Ow. Did these guys only ever really appear in the castle top biome? I think so. I love that our dash just lays the archers out flat. Bam. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but nice. Yeah, they're absolutely nothing to us now. And remember, as we're going back through, we're slowly exploring the world, which in turn makes our golden hoof just a little bit stronger. With every little, point, we advance that completion gauge. Oh, damn. Skeletons drop some decent karma, though, don't they? Yeah, 250, that's pretty good. So we want to go across, and then up to the right. Okay. As I've said before, I do apologize for the certain sections of these streams that are just going to be going back through familiar territory. Not exactly the most dexterously either, but that just seems to be the nature of the beast with this game. There's going to be a fair bit of backtracking. Hold on. Is that just an impassable wall on the right? Damn it, it is. Okay, so we are gonna have to go down and around. Oh no, you don't, evil shield. How much karma does it give? 300! Wow, more than skeletons, okay. That is one loaded shield. Ow. You can see why we don't want to mess with the sentry spirits here. Can't even deal damage to them through any means, I don't believe. Hello, Minotaur. Goodbye, Minotaur. Oh, right. Hello, little lion. Not entirely sure why a couple of the hybrids are outside of safe areas just wandering around, but they are. They've given us some halfway decent mechanical tips throughout the game. Oh, yeah, it's this room. I remember this one. The Mario, or Super Mario World room. Ow. Okay. Now just across this room will be our target. Yep, right up there. And let's see what we have. Whoa! Oh no! Wait, is this an area we've been to before? No, it is not. Bold new world. And it's being guarded by one of the soulless, yikes. Ho ho, what do we have here? Darkness bandana and one of the ultimate potions. So what does this do? Jack our dark resistance through the roof? I would imagine. Oh wait, no, the karma mineral is an accessory. Having it on you increases your MP acquisition amount. Oh, that's kinda interesting. I'm sorry? Look at this. Wearing it nullifies damage from spikes. Completely. Oh, that's a really handy and thematically appropriate treasure for this castle. It's not going to be appealing enough right now to, replace either of our strength-boosting artifacts. But I think that's a really handy piece of kit to give players, especially players who are concerned with going through and, like, exploring every little nook and cranny the game has to offer them. That's really good. Really, really good. Okay, have we explored more or less everything in the castle? I'm not seeing any open doors that we haven't seen the other side of yet, so... Let's... Ow. Let's run like hell away from the Soulless. Taking all the thorn damage that we just said we didn't mind. And hastily get ourselves to a warp point. Ooh, slime, really? If we go down and to the right, we should be good. So it appears that a lot of flying enemies, or enemies that just move erratically in general, do not deal contact damage, which I actually really appreciate. Not about to deal with a Minotaur right now, let's just book it. Yeah, and this should put us within spitting distance of both a save point and a warp room, which we can then use to access... Hold on, what were we looking at? Oh, right, that room in the castle over here. Right? No, we already did that. Sorry, my bad. This room in the castle, this shaft over here. There's also an area in the fort... No, that's the Abyssal Trench we can't access without the, I guess, water walking ability. Just while I'm here, I'm going to see if we can't mark any other areas on the map. Let me know if you see an open door without anything marked on the other side. Aside from those treasure chests, seems like we've got just about everything in the tower basement. Tower itself appears pretty clear. I'm sure we've done just about everything in the Forest of No Return at this point. Yeah, as far as what we can explore, it looks like, aside from a couple secrets in the castle, and maybe we'll pop back to the basement to grab those other goodies, we will have everything. Cliff says I didn't see any gaps. Excellent, excellent. Thank you, sir. Strength up to 30. Let's do it. Why not? More power. And we can slide on through to the tower top over here, which will give us a warp that we can use to access our last goodies. Well, our last goodies pre-Karma Tower. Most, but not all of our critical skills have been acquired somewhere along the critical path. So I'm unsure if our water navigation ability, our aquatic navigation ability, is going to be found within the Tower of Karma, or if it is like some of the aerial combat or aerial combo lengthening skills just hidden away somewhere. Here we are once again. So we're just heading straight down this time. Go ahead and save up. Nice. Oh right, this was the King's Boss Arena. And they were kind enough to throw us a save point and a level up statue after the fight. Some boss fights do that, some do not, for whatever reason. And there's that theme again. Alright, these wizards don't stand a chance at this point. Orcish Knight's still kinda nasty, though. They still give us plenty of karma, though? Oh! We got a contract from them. Something that causes bleed, maybe? Since we don't have any item discovery boosters equipped, we've been getting stuff from enemies quite infrequently, but I'm a-okay with that. because our setup, for the most part, has been working quite well for us. Okay, so just through this next save room. We'll be able to access that shaft. Oh yeah, here it is. Oof. Okay, okay. Line jump through some spikes. Nasty. What on earth could be at the top, though? Oh, another one of these treasure rooms, eh? Oof. Oh, they don't deal as much damage as I thought. Well, I assume they would early game, like when we first encounter them. Ah, this is how we access the other treasure box in the library. And it contains the Holy Ring. Alright, rings have generally been good to us. Wearing it increases defense drastically. Okay, okay, that's pretty nice. Doesn't fit our playstyle. Very, very few things seem to, unfortunately. But that would be super handy for a more defensively oriented player. Or maybe somebody who doesn't want to invest a ton of points into health, like very few, and still wants to be, like, combat viable without having to do essentially a no-hit run. What says the Holy Ring? Don't all rings have holes, it's how you wear them. Well done, well done. Good one. I like the ring accessories in this game, in all seriousness. They've been really effective and seem to be your principal source of, like, quick and easy, like, stat boosts for the most part. The necklaces all seem to boost elemental resistances of various stripes, and other accessories tend to have kind of one-off unique effects, which are all perfectly good, but also don't make me any stronger. Let's see, we probably want to head... Yeah, back through to Castle Top, unfortunately, is going to be the quickest way. I'm starting to think we're going to get that last ability from the tower, and then end up having to, like, go beneath the castle for, like, the proper or true ending. Because I've not seen any other bodies of water we could potentially navigate through, have you? So it looks like that skill might just be a, like, plot or progress gate. It doesn't seem to serve any other function in the world that I've seen so far. Oh, those slimes are really quick on the draw, aren't they? Frail, but they're here to drain your souls. Cliff says maybe they added some function to it in DLC. Yeah, maybe. Or, here's the thing, I actually do not know what the DLC entails, apart from new areas and bosses and what have you. So for all I know, we've already done the DLC. And it was like a second episode to the game or something. It was called The Wise Ones, and we were technically supposed to defeat creatures called Wise Ones to earn those runes, so I don't know. Okay. Since I seem to be well and proper lost, we're just gonna work our way down through the castle now and head to the forest warp. Along the way, we should get more than enough karma for another level, which I will never scoff at. There we go. That last hit was totally superficial, but I wanted to land it anyway. I will be curious to learn, like, who our character was supposed to be all the time. We've not really been given a lot of hints, aside from I'm fairly certain she's the knight in the armor with the orange highlights we've seen throughout the game so far. We can grab another level. You know what another level means. More power. Oof. Here's the king's personal retainers, who I don't think I have ever seen launch an attack. Am I right in saying we have never once seen, like, the spear carriers, or I guess javeliners would be most appropriate. They appear to be wielding some kind of throwing spear. We've never actually seen them attack? Or maybe, like, all of once, I don't know. Oh, those glowing ghoul heads, the first enemies we met that could sap our karma. Nasty little folks at first. Total non-entities now. I do like that distinct, like, finger snap sound effect that plays whenever, a projectile rebounds. Lets you know what to keep an eye out for, even if they're off-screen. And anywhere that I can fill in an additional quadrant of the map by, like, jumping and pulling off a couple dashes, I'm going to try to do that as well, because it'll boost the potency of our hook just ever so slightly. Now that my work schedule is largely my own, I'm going to start thesis work next week, proper, and just be slugging away at that for the next few months, in anticipation of graduation. I'll be able to devote a lot of time into just plowing through projects here, now that I'm rested up a little as well. The biggest obstacle between me and regular output here or anywhere else is going to be, like, resuming, or attempting to resume, a pre-pandemic sleep schedule. I've just been staying up far too late and waking up far too late to be really productive or energetic 90% of the time, you know what I mean? Oh, so anyway, here, down there, into that trench, into the Abyss Passage, that's where we're going to have to use our last ability to navigate, I believe. It's also the only body of water I've seen that we can really work with. Ooh. Hello, Skeleton Archer. Goodbye, Skeleton Archer. Hold on. Let me see about something. There might be a hidden room over here. Look at that empty spot just near the center of the map, near an unexplored quadrant. Maybe there's a ledge we can reach. Nope, nope, nope. This is just a shortcut, I think. I meant up here. Or maybe near the save point? That could just be a perfectly innocuous empty space on the map, for all I know. And indeed, it appears to be just that. Well, we're a stone's throw away from 100%ing this. Hold on. The hell is that? There's another area to the lower left? Hold on a minute. Is there any way we can access it from the cave? No. Huh. So there's quite a bit more to this game, isn't there? Can we access it from the very start of the game? I don't know. Let's go take a quick look-see. Right now we've explored about 93% of the game's overworld. Oh, this is intriguing. It says we've explored 100% of this region, so that little shortcut has to lead to, or rather lead from, a totally different zone. Fascinating. Let's just see what we can do really quickly. Probably nothing, but my curiosity wouldn't allow me to move on as it is. Off we go. Nice drop kick. Love a good drop kick. Getting absolutely no karma, but plenty of satisfaction. There we go. Alright, here we are, back on the very first screen of the game, if you can believe it. Anything of note here? No. I mean, I can hear some kind of rumbling and see some energy in the air, but... maybe we'll have to come back later? The Dark Flash, the one I saw when I was young. Well, we can't use that yet. Whatever that is, I don't think, right? Unless they mean like a charge attack? Dash? No. We'll have to keep this area in mind and come back and explore it at length later. Oh, they did a whopping 1 damage to us. You have no idea how good it feels to see that after some of the numbers we've been putting up. These early game enemies are so frail now that we can kill them just by dashing through. Nice, nice. That's the kind of power we want. I need about 5k more to level up, so that's gonna be a while. Okay, let's go grab our treasures in the dungeon. And then... the dungeon, listen to me. The basement. And then... what's his 1 damage? Watch out, he might kill you in 2 years. Right, it's like watching somebody try to do one of those fist-only runs in Neo, right? I mean, knowing me, I would find a way to get killed by enemies dealing 1 damage. But let's head back down here and gather both of our little treasures that we've yet to encounter. Or no, hold on, it might be easier to do it this way, in fact. Yes, yes it would. One last run through the wizard's dungeon, basement, laboratory, whatever. Down we go. Now let's see, here we want to go... down and immediately to the left. Let's let our stamina recharge. And... hold on, that was a shortcut, so there's an area we've got to fight our way through over there, right? Or fight our way to, rather. Yeah, there is. Okay. Gonna have to climb the basement. Give me 1 second. Riveting gameplay, I know, but we're just a stone's throw from what I presume to be the end game. And looking at my clock, we might be able to finish this sucker tonight. Exciting stuff, huh? Also, thanks to our hoof and our levels, our attack went from just over 900 to 952 in no time flat. Something I've not remarked on yet, but I do appreciate is, I mean, they're very simple, almost, like, thoughtless, really, but the inclusion of a couple very basic environmental puzzles that encourage active, like, engagement with and manipulation of, like, static or destructible scenery, like, the mushroom, quote-unquote, puzzle in the mine, or, the little, puzzle which required us to destroy all of the sconces and other light sources present in that one chamber in the castle. It's nice that they didn't intend for their set dressing to be mere set dressing. There we go, we froze it solid. Nice, Big Mummy's got nothing on us now. Nor do Little Mummies, really. Being able to just rinse these things makes me prouder than anything else we've done so far. Seriously, these enemies are nightmarish. Okay, so let's save here, go up. Well, we're going to go left and up first to gather that isolated chest, then we can just head out right to the shaft we fell down and collect the chest there from this side. The amount of karma you get from certain enemies doesn't seem to decrease as you level up or become more powerful. So it's nice that they don't pull that, like, rapidly deteriorating gain thing that so many JRPG EXP systems pull. There we go. Pity we get no karma from the mummies now that we can reliably deal with them, though. I hear spikes. Okay, nothing major there, just some consumables, but that's nice to have. Oof. Oh, even their projectiles don't deal that much damage to us now. The large mummies give us about 300, though. That's not too bad. Alright, so all we gotta do is dash up here, and presto. Ooh, skill stones. Those are really handy, actually. Increases invincibility duration after being attacked. I will gladly take that. That should help improve our little juggling problem. Stamina is restored when an enemy is hit with a dash. That actually sounds solid. We'll take it. Any other cheap ones we can pick up while we're here? Nothing worth it. I feel like there's gotta be a bit more to the game, even if it's like optional post-game like boss rush content, if there's still so many slots for skill stones that we haven't even begun to earn yet. Either that, or we're somehow playing this game at a lower level than intended, which I highly doubt. The difficulty curve, for the most part, seems to have been fairly consistent and evenly paced with our character's development, so I don't feel like we're under-leveled or anything. Flip says, woo, treasure, and yeah, those are definitely worth it. The little consumables, not really, but between that and the extra map completion percentage and strength from the hoof, yeah, this trip was fully worthwhile. Now left, down, down, left, up, left. Okay. Now we can return to the Tower of Karma and have it out with that giant bear, I presume. Whew. Oh, the giant mummy is back. Excellent. Well, it was back, I should say. I don't know if getting more health also increases our defenses marginally in this game as it would in Bloodborne, but it feels almost as though it has. I mean, I know we have gotten skills that increase our defense, but I'm curious if just straight up taking levels has the same effect. Might be able to check when, or the next time we have a point to spend. Or, I should say, some karma to spend. Oof. Okay, back to the Tower of Karma. Let's see if we can do this. Well, hold on. Let me grab a drink. Like, give me all of 30 seconds and I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. Eclipse says that 3-dash looks satisfying. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's well worth it, as it happens. It's also the only thing that kept us alive through several, boss battles. So, super appreciative that we were able to level up stamina just enough to take it. Let's explore this quadrant, just so we can get our goodies. Do we have any karma consumables? How many do we need to level up? Ah... We've got some karma fragments, but not enough to give us... Yep. Okay. Okay, folks, it's bear time. Let's do it. Oh, we're even in the tower. Oh, boy. Right, so what is your name, good sir? Abandoned Child of the Moon. Okay, that's pretty good. Wait, so is this just the same concept, by and large? With, I assume, way more health and damage on his part? And the answer would be a resounding yes. Huh. Okay. Not gonna complain after the really difficult boss battles we've had recently. Oh no, there you go. He has a bullet hell form as well. Good. Got it though, got it really easily. And we also got the discarded Holy Sword. This is a long sword. And, hold on a minute. Holy Moses, it's a good one. Oh, wow. It's almost as powerful as what we have, just when you subtract the elemental damage, 2 points weaker, with a much greater critical chance. A sword that once belonged to a child of the moon. This sword only serves one master until that master dies. It grows old with its master and even changes its appearance to resemble them. The sword looks too much like the sharp teeth of a wild beast to be regarded as a holy sword. Well, okay, let's try this out then. I like the design. No, it's about the same length as our current sword. I guess we'll keep the blade we have for now. Or, hold on. Idea. I have just received an idea. What if we go back to the tower and pay the Dwarf King straight out the ass to improve this thing as much as we can? I mean, that seems kind of end-game weapon-y to me. And having something really strong that deals non-elemental damage is generally going to be preferable, I would imagine, for whatever's awaiting us up ahead. Howdy, howdy. Let's enhance the weapon. Yeah, because this thing's elemental damage won't be improved. We're just going to have to keep dumping points into that. There we go. Now it deals a frankly absurd amount of damage. Let's see. Compared to what we have, that is 445 versus a grand total of around just under 370. Yep, I have a feeling this sword and ourselves are going to get on splendidly. We now have 1,132 base attack, with an increased chance of earning critical hits from this blade. Excellent, excellent. In fact, I would imagine a greatly increased chance of earning critical hits now, yeah. Something like 2.5 times the base. That ought to give us all we need. To the tower. Load times, by the way, in this game have been effectively non-existent. Everything's been running very smoothly. It seems, on a technical level, the game has a remarkable constitution. It's held up very, very well. Okay, let's get to the top of the Big Bear's arena. And then get the hell out. The Wheel of Reincarnation, a process of going through cursed reincarnation over and over again and accumulating dark karma, only to awaken as absolute evil. The moon had been chosen beings with the power to become the true form of dissension. There were, however, countless failures throughout eternity, and those failures came to be known as abandoned children of the moon. Okay, so like the standard spiritual cycle of reincarnation seems to be corrupted somehow, or has a chance to be, with beings constantly shuffled into increasingly evil natures over time instead of becoming increasingly pure and like recognizing their dharma and accumulating good karma. That's kind of what I'm getting out of this. Like, kind of like Dark Souls. The natural flow, ebb and flow of life force itself has been maligned somehow, and near everyone or everything is in a constant state of degradation. So we're trying to maybe go back in time and prevent the event that caused, oh dear, this like spiritual degradation to take place. Alright, on to one of our final bosses, I presume, yeah? Let's do it. Oh, we've got 2 moons. Excellent. Is this going to be the wolf? Quickly, put on your goggles of sight. You must destroy its true form, not the illusion. Okay. 125. 123. Okay, so the Golden Hoof is still technically a little weaker. Goggles of sight. Do they mean the sharp goggles? I don't know. Are we supposed to have goggles of sight and just don't? Oh dear. Hold on. Let me see about something really quickly. Want to make sure we don't just screw ourselves out of the proper ending. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay. So apparently we have to go back and find an NPC somewhere. Oh, this guy. Hello. I was expecting you. My colleague who was investigating the top of the tower, that would be the little doggy man, notified me. I can't believe that device was the passage to the top of the tower. After you left, I heard the revelation of the wise ones. These are the goggles of sight, the treasure of the hybrids. Right. So, if we fight the final boss, and what is up ahead is the final boss, with these suckers on, we will be able to access the DLC after the fact. Interesting, interesting. Do they have any other application, though, like just as an accessory? The hybrid's treasure passed down through generations. No one knows what its purple lenses are made of. Wearing them makes it possible for you to see and hit the true form of darkness. Okay. Thank you, Malfurion. Are you alright? This place reeks of monsters, especially where the purple light's coming from. Oh, don't I know it. I appreciate them calling out to warn us that, hey, we're about to lock ourselves out of the DLC. Thanks again. We've already got the goggles of sight, right? Yep, yep. Okay, let's do this. Oh, hello. It's an individual wielding the very large sword from the start screen. The one who swallowed Heart of Greed. Ah, but notice... Yeah, the health bar itself just says Heart of Greed. I assume we're able to see and fight the sword this time instead of the human. This, might be a little tricky. Especially since we can barely see what the wielder's doing. Oh dear, this is going to be tough, isn't it? Alright, it's gonna be the flame attack. Oh! Okay, so maybe we dash through the projectiles, the flame projectiles that snake along the ground, and then just remain low to dodge the follow-up, right? That sounds right. Okay, it is literally just a 5-second sprint back to the boss room, though, so this isn't gonna be too bad. For, like, the final boss, this isn't horrible yet. Yes, yes, thank you, I've got my goggles on. Gotcha. Here it comes. Yep, there we go. That's how you do it. Ooh! Oh god, the tracking on that. Here it comes again. And again. Oh my god. Okay, so the difficulty really is just gonna be getting to the boss, given, its fondness for really fast attacks. Given that we're much weaker than we normally would be without our ring, it doesn't seem that resilient, though. Yep, I got you, Druid, thank you. I'm terrified to see what Phase 2 entails for this thing. Ugh. Okay, he does also have, like, a frontal cleave. Or two of them, rather. Oh, come on. Music's great. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh, no. I thought there was not an AoE associated with their attack, but I was wrong. Oh, shoot. Okay, well, we almost got it down to phase 2. And I assume one of our rewards for completing this battle is going to be maybe a non-tainted version of the Heart of Greed, which looks to be a broadsword, ergo we can't really use it. But it'd be nice to get as a souvenir. Okay, I could really do without this, though. The constant reminder that, hey, are you doing the DLC thing? Having that occur once is really helpful, and I appreciate it. Twice, it's a bit much. Oh, Lord. There we go. The timing for dodging his melee attacks is suitably really tight. The ice attack is really exploitable, though. Our mortal blows are dealing a ton of damage. Oh no. Almost to phase 2. Oh god! It can clip us straight through a dodge, which is really nasty. What? The tricky thing about this, too, is, I presume it's not the case in the standard variant of the final boss. But here, the wielder, who does deal collision damage, just a little tiny bit, but he does not have a hitbox. He cannot take damage. And we have to strike the sword specifically, which is usually kept behind him, so we've got to get right up against that model. We can do this, though. We're gonna do this. Oh, no. Alright, let's see how they like one of ours. Oh, Lord. We're nearing phase 2, and this attempt I really just want to see what it entails. Oh no, oh no. Oh, God. The timing on the cleave, the overhead like smash, which does track perfectly for the record, is so tight. You've got to dodge exactly as the sword starts to drop, or he's doing a full 180. And I'm sorry, did we just fall through the floor? Oh no. Oh no. Can we leave, or? Oh god, no, come on, not at the 11th hour, not like this. Okay, it looks like we might have to exit to the menu and then load back in. That was unpleasant. But yeah, there, the Heart of Greed is right on the start screen. Well, this special start screen, as we can see here, for the wise ones. The standard 3000th Duel is just a regular sword in the beginning forest. So I wonder if they plan to release further expansions. Let's try this again. That was a good run. That last run, I'm not super confident that we're going to be able to get it that low every time, or most times, but the fight definitely feels doable. Definitely, definitely. Oh no. Alright, thanks, Clips. Take care, man. Have a wonderful rest of your night and a great day tomorrow. Let's see, folks. All we gotta do... Yeah, that's easy. Just dodge those. Fires the nasty one. Oh, Lord. And his melee attacks are just nightmarish. They're so fast. This is the one attack we can really safely punish. Oh, no, no! Oh, I'm just choking. Yep, choking, taking every possible hit. Okay. Oh. I do not know if there is a reliable way to dodge through his melee attacks. They come out so quickly, and even though there's a telegraph, like raising the sword overhead or to the side... Again? What? Oh man, come on. I'm not entirely sure why that one statue has a propensity for spawning us into the wall, but we'll just keep at it. I think our best bet, if we want to do this properly, will be just really cautiously swatting at the sword between melee attacks with, like, at least 2 dashes worth of stamina accumulated, and just going all out and punishing after the ice attack. Since it's the only one that I feel really comfortable punishing. And it's the only one that we can consistently punish, it would appear. Goggles are on, right? Yep. Oh no. We're also building up MP for our mortal blow. Which is what I'll really need to cut through this damn thing. Have you noticed that seemingly every single late game boss has some means by which to inflict burn? Come on! There doesn't appear to be any way to safely capitalize on this attack. At least with our build. And he is loving it right now. There's the attack. So this isn't going to be the run, but we are dealing some damage. We're learning the encounter. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so the AoE is stronger on that one, but we almost got it. We almost got it again. So if we could go just without choking completely in the early stages of the fight, I think we'll have him. So yeah, for whatever reason, this statue does spawn us, like, technically between the wall and the open air. Nasty. Now, if we were wearing our regular rings, I'm pretty sure we would have got it that time. Okay. Oddly enough, close is where you want to be for that attack. It's the only attack we want to be technically in melee range for. Oh god, yeah, there we go. Oh no, 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 no. Huh, strange. We hardly ever get hit by that normally. There we go. Bringing it down. No matter what, this is a good run. This is a good run. You can get a couple off after the cleaves. Oh, damn it. There we go! Got it! Excellent. And so it's... And we died. Of course. But we got the Genesis Iron Ore and the Broken Heart of Greed. Oh, man. So, do we just miss the ending cutscene then, or... Oh no. Oh no, did we glitch out the ending? Oh, man. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, guys, I think it's glitched. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. Let's close it, and I assume we're gonna have to do the final boss again, but we beat it. We did beat it. That area just seems very glitchy for whatever reason. That one little area at the end of the game isn't handling its loading properly. I remember there was another boss that killed us, or we pulled off a simul kill with. I think it was the Reaper, right? The undead fascinated by flames. And we loaded back just before the boss room perfectly that time. So, unfortunately, it seems like we're gonna have to do that one more time. Right? Yep. Got our goggles on still, nice. We've got all of our karma, though, this time, which is kind of strange, but alright. Oh, damn it, just stood stock still in front of that one. Seem to be free to move about in melee range on the ice attack immediately after the projectiles fire off. Right like that. These projectiles don't frighten me at all, it's the flames I'm worried about. Oh, Lord, ran out of stamina at the worst possible time. Let's go ahead and heal up, because God knows we don't want to die now. Okay, there we go. We got frozen and lost over half our health, but we did it. Okay, now let's see the ending of the main game. Purification of Darkness. Alright, so what do we get to do? Ah! One of the moons faded away. The false moon, perhaps? Or, no, that other moon's just, yeah, getting a lot closer. Is this going to turn into, like, a Lovecraftian or cosmic horror game? To dare defy your fate. How foolish and arrogant. To the land where only cold and solitude exist. To the land of no return. I cast you out. So this is going to be our antagonist for the DLC, huh? The Snowfield of the Exiled. Okay, so this is the same basic forest we've seen, but with a winter aesthetic. Very nice. I assume we were intended to strike down the wielder and take possession of, like, the cursed sword ourselves. It was a pretty solid final boss, though. I'm interested to see what the DLC has to offer, though. Where are we relative to the rest of the map? Oh, we're up here. Okay. Another dead. Sob. Alright. Let's waltz along until we find a save point, and then see exactly how big of an area we're working with. Ah, looks pretty hefty. Oh, hello, Null. Oh, they're technically ranged troopers. Oh, real quick, instead of our goggles of sight, let's slap on the golden hoof. More strength, always preferable. Oh, damn it. Seal Breaker Stone, and a hefty strength potion. Very nice. Okay, so we're reaching a point where even regular enemies can be pretty challenging once again, though, so we do have to keep our eyes peeled. Let's pop a scripture, there we go. Ooh, icicles. Okay, great. Not great. Whoa! Slow down there, buddy. Got a new model of skeleton archer who... Jesus Christ! Just the amount of traps here. We're not really safe anywhere, are we? How much karma do these enemies give, though? 300 a pop, that ain't bad. Oh, our dash did knock them down. It's unusual for a ranged enemy. Jesus Christ, we better be nearing some kind of checkpoint soon. What? What? Okay, so they don't have that much health. They're just really imposing. Alright, enemies in the DLC, pretty nasty. Nothing totally overwhelming so far yet, though. Alright, archers seem to be among the worst things over here, so let's cut through them first. Oh, what's down there? Oh, hello. Super null. What on earth was he guarding? Is this our save point? Oh god, no it's not. Is our save point to the south then, like through here? No, it isn't. Oh god. Alright, so priority 1, just rush through until we can find a safe haven. Easier said than done. Good thing they gave us this potion. There we go. Sealed Holy Sword. And a mana potion, okay. Oh, thank you, God, here we go. We're safe. And we can buy all of 4 new levels. Well, how about we put 2 of them in Strength and 2 in Vitality, as is our custom. Or wait, do we need the extra health? Maybe not. How about, no, tell you what. 1 Strength, 3 Mind. Let's make our occults just a little bit more powerful. They have been useful, and of course this allows us to stock up on Mortal Blow energy way more easily. And we can pick up some new skills, of course. Let's start working our way to this next defense upgrade. And keep our eyes peeled for that thing, whatever it is. This is going to be a hefty little region, isn't it? Whatever's up here. Oh! Karma Crystal and some Stamina Powder. Nice, nice. Shrine of the Wise. Another new area over here that doesn't appear to be very large, given that the one little quadrant we explored was over 1% of the map. Oh, it's also over here. The dead whisper, the wise ones, please save us. I assume the wise ones are those horrible moon gods that came about at the end of the main game. No more, not this place. Oh, that sounds lovely. The closed door shall open upon a beam of light. Well, we don't have that. Can we use our sword, though? The sealed holy sword. Oh my god, it's even better than what we have, and it deals dark damage. The blade is covered in ragged and tough cloth, and dark energy is seeping out through that cloth. Removing the cloth should reveal the sword in its entirety, but it's probably best to leave it alone. Alright, okay. Thou shalt not pass, my priest. Heavy ancient ring. Even more attack, is it? No, it increases our crit chance considerably. Alright. Well, that could be handy. Can't believe we spent all that time upgrading our last sword and we just immediately find something even better. Alright, well let's head on down. Back through the snowfield. And try out our new toy. Oh, this causes bleed too, does it? In addition to dealing dark damage. That is awesome. Yes, I am incredibly fond of this sword. I guess one of our big objectives for the DLC will be restoring it to its original glory, probably scrapping that dark damage in return for a butt-ton of pure physical damage, or electric damage or something. I think these guys might be the most manageable enemies we've seen here so far. Yeah, the gnolls are pretty nasty because they're so fast and are more or less constantly attacking. They give us plenty of karma, though. Okay, shortcut to open much later on, right? Well, hold on then, what was to the right of that last room? Yet another new zone, or just like a third path into the shrine? Nope, just a single treasure. Candlestick, perfume, ore. Nice, okay, we'll keep them. As if we could do anything else. Nice. We've not used our charge attack much. One streamer I saw playing some of the early game absolutely swore by it, but I don't know how I feel about it. I like my attacks quick and consecutive. Whoa. Oh no. So we've got some very, very powerful undead here. Oh no. Oh no! So these enemies are just status effect nightmares. I can see why there are plenty of shortcuts in this zone. Oh no, a third one. Okay, well our cults are definitely coming in handy. Choosing to level up MP was probably a good choice. Oh no. Now I'm saying that a lot, but there's a lot of frightening things in this DLC. Didn't even give him the time to summon backup. That's gotta be good, right? Oh no, you don't. Nice. We even get access to, I think it's a much shorter range dash while crouched. I guess the slide is really meant to take its place, so that makes sense. Oh. Super bats? Oh. Not just super bats. Super everything in this DLC, apparently. Yeah, that's unpleasant. As is the little batling. Let's bust out some more healing, just because I'm not about to die out here. So it just fires off a few homing projectiles, I see. Also wanted to kill that thing to make sure it got an entry in our bestiary. Well, let's hope there's not too damn many zones in this DLC. Goodness. Oh, and now the wind's blowing. Excellent. Oh, but not here. Alright. let's hurry and attempt to find our way to one of our shortcuts as quick as we can. At least these undead don't have a ton of attack. Or a ton of health, my bad. Oh, God! Oh, there's not gonna be many checkpoints in this DLC, are there? Oh, and we had enough for a level. That sucks. Oh, yeah, guys, this is gonna be brutal. We've explored almost all of the base game, but there's, I'm sure, probably 115 to 120% of the map available in the DLC. Or with the DLC, I should say. Yeah, we've explored just about 2/3 of this nightmare zone, though, so that's something. Okay, we are doing the 3000th Duel variant of a soul run. Just here to get our stuff and make some progress, that's all. Those Reapers can't tail us fast enough. We're good. There we go. Oh, there we don't go. Oh, damn it. Would like to increase the potency of our healing, but that probably ain't gonna happen. Okay, there we go. Now we can explore just a little more freely. And see if we can find some treasures or checkpoints here. Oh, of course. What's over here? Oh, just some goodies. Crystals and sorcery upgrades. Alright, alright. Not for our build, but good to have anyway. Oh good, he also performs the really easy-to-dodge belly flop. That makes my day 1,000 times better, actually. All we have to do is close the gap then, and maybe the Ogre Kings won't be quite as bad. Or maybe they'll keep doing that. Who knows? There we go. Gotta be getting around to one of our shortcuts, since there's two of them, before too long, right? Maybe. We're still a very good ways off from either of them. Ah, of course. A Frost Lich, I suppose? A more powerful one? Yep. At least we can knock the gnolls over with our charge. Oh, God. Well, they have a charge attack that they can perform, like, straight forwards, I see. This way, we have what? More ogres and archers, right. And the wind acting up once again. Let's go ahead and use our last heal. Ooh, boy. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of meat to this one, y'all. Oh, man! How are we supposed to do this with just a handful of healing items? It's not exactly that the stage is super challenging. It's not, I don't think. But you just have to do so much without making too many mistakes. It's long. It's really long. Most other stages in the main game would have given us another checkpoint or a shortcut to the original checkpoint by now. This, though, no, it's just an endurance round, a very long one. I mean, I think just running it, at least until we can access one of our checkpoints, might be preferable, especially since we're, relatively speaking anyway, so mobile. Oof. Good, okay. Watch out for the last icicle, there we go. Just dash through the Ogre King, nice and easy. Dodge the falling ice. Good. Now we're about to enter the real friggin' gauntlet. Reapers and ogres and alarms. Just everywhere. Okay, that one was not bad. Could bring down that alarm easily, good. Since there's an alarm down below, yeah, it might just be preferable to take that guy out. Okay. Problem is these little sentries spawn guards so quickly. Reapers are down though. We can just run through this area pretty safely. Okay. This is where we died last time. Hurry up and get the distractions out of the way first. Oh, God. Oh, they freeze us too? Well, what do the gnolls not do? Okay, archers go down easily enough, though. Oh, no, you don't? This is a just trap-happy little stage. Oh, shortcut, though? Is this... Yes, oh thank you God. We've got a boss, but we've also got a shortcut. Shortcut 1 of 2. Meaning that we are not quite done here. Or else maybe the treasure room on the other side of the boss arena is going to lead us to, like, the second shortcut, so the area just kind of loops back around on itself. Let's just cut down the... Oh, no. Cut down the nulls as quickly as we can. And let's spend this friggin' karma we've got. Woo! Woo! Okay, do we want more levels, or do we want to, like, power level our weapon? I don't know. Everything in me is saying just power level the damn weapon, but... We'll need to unlock our teleporter to do that. Well, let's go for the boss. I don't think we're likely to lose our karma on a boss run here, so... Let's just give it a shot. Might not be too bad. Probably will be really tough, though, given everything else we've seen on our way to it, though. But you never know. How many boss memories do we have left, by the way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, this might be some pretty beefy DLC, y'all. Oh, dear. Well, that's not what I was expecting. The Moon's Exiled Child. Cool design. Oh, man. Well, I see how you operate. Look at her health. Holy shit. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Oh, damn it. That one was all me. Excuse me? Okay, so we can duck that attack, but wow, her coverage is insane. As long as Phase 2 isn't anything crazy, though, I feel like we can learn this one, and pretty quickly at that. So she's got a laser she fires out with, like, a proper laser telegraph from the shield. We can duck that. Her jump attack, if it's even an attack instead of just, like, a maneuver used to reposition herself, seems really basic. That seems manageable. She's got the charge that we've got to jump and dash over, or otherwise use these little platforms, I believe. And then, like, the slam that picks up all of the ice. And I think as long as we just stay close to her, we ought to be good there. Oh no, she's got melee too. And it is, as you would expect, very powerful melee. Oof. Okay, so there is like an AoE around that. Uh-oh. Phase 2? Oh, no. Okay, so now we have to attack the head, while it and the body are acting independently, don't we? Oh, no. Oh, and they both have laser attacks. Oh my god, wow. This might be really complicated, actually. Doesn't seem like she takes any more damage in the second phase either, so, We're just gonna have to get phase 1 down to a science, and then hope and pray in phase 2. Fortunately, it seems like, aside from trying to evade our attacks, the head doesn't gain any new functionality aside from the laser. So we might be good to just, to just wail on the head as best we can. Problem is, the body gets way, way more aggressive than it was in the first phase. In order to defend the head. Yay. Oh, come on. I couldn't even see her prime in that one. Okay, we can punish that attack at least, if we manage to dash through it. Oh no, wait. The head also spews out little ice orbs of its own. Oh no. Jesus Christ. The issue is, with Phase 2, this is not a boss you want to fight in midair. It's so tall, and it's got such exceptional coverage. I'm not entirely sure we have a strategy ready-made for this one, folks. It's just gonna be a lot of, like, soul-crushing practice. Phase 1 we got down, though, at the very least. For the most part. If only there were a way we could just tank ourselves up and completely ignore the body's phases long enough to lash out at the head, but the head is more evasive than most flying enemies we've fought so far. It's a very small target, too. Wait, aside from, oddly enough, taking some contact damage, we dodged it. Problem is, the body is now, like, going to start spamming its most dangerous attacks, especially the fucking laser. Oh, and its moveset gets more complicated too, does it? Oh, man! The issue, as I'm sure you're seeing, is we can't land hits on the head. The actual fight doesn't seem to get that much harder, like dodging and all of that. Just, we can't hit it. We can't hit the fucking thing. It seems to have a ridiculously small hitbox by the standards of what we're used to. I mean, yes, it's a small model, but it also just seems much harder to hit than it should, if that makes sense. And, like, if its model overlaps with the body, then we're not really able to do anything to it. She's also got a lot of health, admittedly. She's got a lot of health. which doesn't really seem evident when we can just wail away at her, but... when we can't, it's immediately evident. Oh no. Come on. Not doing this clean, but we are doing it. I think she also transforms a little bit earlier than many bosses. Yep. Yeah, she does. Oh, and like that, how the fuck are we supposed to dodge that when we're mid-air trying to hit the head? Her attacks drain our NP somehow as well? Oh, right, she has a backward strike as well. Oh... we're not making any progress at all. It's just so hard to land hits. Is there something I'm missing here? Can we take the body out temporarily? Can we do this like the prison guard's armor or what have you? It didn't seem like we were able to deal any damage to it. But out of curiosity, I'm gonna try and see. Oof. Her design's gorgeous, though. I love the armor. I mean, I assume this is where an occult-centered player could just really let loose and have some fun, but for a melee-oriented build such as ourselves, oh, this is nasty. Yep, here we go. Oh. Oh, it's the beam that steals our HP, right. See, even if I... fuck! Even if I react... by, like, dodging to the ground, which does snap you straight to the floor if you press, like, down and dash. And then crouch, mid-air, it's still too fast. The move comes out too quickly for us to respond. Oy. And I can confirm now, we cannot do jack to the body, like, at all. It can't be incapacitated. It seems like we can't harm it by, like, attacking the armor itself or the weapon. We've just gotta put up with it. And I imagine doing this with a weapon type other than a broadsword would just be hell. Okay. Again, phase 1, not a major problem. Sometimes we're taking contact damage because, I don't know, dodging... the way dodging and iframes work in this game, I've never fully understood. It seems like we take a lot of contact damage we probably shouldn't. Due to the dodging, I mean, due to the dodge's built-in iframes. And we don't take quite a lot of contact damage we probably should. Okay, tell you what, let's just deal with the body until a clear, totally safe opportunity to strike the head makes its appearance, like now. Yeah, see though, the head is so small, and seems to have a smaller vertical hitbox than it should. Like, if we aren't exactly even keel with it, it is not going to take any damage from us midair. Okay, that's an attack we can exploit. Oh, that is not, however. Oh, damn it. We're getting it, though. We're getting it. Unfortunately, friends, I will have to cut the stream there as it's getting quite late, but I do hope to be back either tomorrow or the next day with either the continuation or the conclusion of this game. I'm not sure how long the DLC is. But based on what I saw on the shop, it should give us a handful of new zones, so including this stuff we've not explored over here, there should be just a little bit more over in this new area, a couple more zones. So hopefully we'll be able to finish up the game next time. Thank you so much to everyone who's joined me in chat, or caught this after the fact as a VOD over on YouTube. I greatly appreciate you all. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and goodbye.